Shalom. Don't give all honor and glory praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Devil honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone for teaching this truth and sincerity, salutation to the hopeful that that spirit of the fullness of the earth. So the title of this lesson will be a part 2 of the 6 seals, War, Revelation. We're going to go through Revelation chapter 6, verse 3 to the 4th verse. So it reads, Revelation 6 chapter, verse 3, the second seal war, okay? Get straight to it. Remember, this is a vision that been shown to John on the island of Patmos, and remember, this is Roman ruling currently. When he was during his time, Roman was ruling, and he was basically taken to the island Patmos for so-called cause of sedition, by casting out demons and teaching the word, etc., etc. Okay, they took him he was a Roman citizen, so they took him to Island Patmos, where he would serve his whole sentence, so to speak, his whole punishment there. And he was saying, he would write epistles, okay, and he was saying to those churches in Asia Minor. So Revelation 6:3 says, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast, okay, the second archangel, or second angel say, come and see. And there went out another horse. Okay, so another horse went out, which represent a power. Okay, represent power, like white horse, like the chariot, like the chariot, like the horse can represent the chariot. That can represent a cloud can represent a chariot. So horse, it just represent power, represents strength, authority, etc. That was red. Okay, so that was red. This red is talking about who? The Esau, okay, that dragon, okay, and power or authority was given to him that sat there on to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. Okay, so I'm going to break this down. Okay, there went out another horse, which the horse meaning power, meaning authority over the earth. Okay, this person that's coming, okay, this person that's ruling, he's gonna have power, he's gonna have authority. Okay, that was red. Okay, ultimately this is talking about who? Esau. Okay, the so-called white man, right? Because he's red, right? He's really red. He's not white. Okay, white is just a facade that they hide behind. Okay, to make themselves look like they're pure and righteous. Okay, white, color carries effects, right? Red, okay. That scarlet also reminds you of that scarlet woman, okay, which represent America. Okay, they were sitting upon that scarlet, wearing scarlet, which scarlet crimson, okay, which goes back to red as well, okay, referring to those Edomites that's ruling the whole world currently, mainly America. That was red, okay, and we can get that in Genesis, believe that Genesis 27:38, okay. Let's see. Actually, before I get this, let's see. I can find it. This is 25th verse. I'm gonna start here. Okay, so this was when Rebecca had both twins. She had Jacob and Esau. Genesis 25:23 says, the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in that womb, and 2 men of people should be separated from thy bowels. Okay, so 2 two nations. All right, you have the Edomites and you have the Israelites. Okay, two manner of people, two manner of living, basically. Two manner of living, two manner of just their character, their personality, etc. are different. Okay, this is how you're able to differentiate who's Esau and who's Israelite. Okay, who's the other nation, who's our heathens. Okay, not everyone that is a so-called white person is a Edomite. Okay, you have to read their spirit. Okay, now one who's like a so-called Chinese person or a so-called, you know, Hamite or a so-called, um, you know, whoever, it doesn't mean that they are Israelite, and it doesn't mean that they are Israelite. Okay, should be separated from their bowels. Okay, so when they're born, they're gonna be different, separated. And the one people it should be stronger than the other people, and the elder should serve the younger, right? Which referring to what the Israelite ruled over Esau, the other nation, the heathens. Okay. And when her days to be delivered was fulfilled, behold, there was twin in her wombs, and it first came out red, okay, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. All right. So this is why his name was given to him. All right. He came out red, right? He came out. That was basically the curse that was when he fell upon um, the other the sea of the wicked. Okay. That vessel of honor and that vessel of dishonor. Okay, wicked E is considered a vessel of dishonor. Okay, that seed of the wicked. Right. So and he first came out red, all over like in hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Okay, so his name was called Esau ultimately. Um, right. So that's the point I wanted to make. Yeah. Um, so this horse that was red. Okay, is referring to the wicked E. Having that power, having that authority over the earth. Okay, him being the wicked, that the world will give it to him, the wicked. Job 9:24. Job 9:24. Um, it says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Okay, he covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? Okay, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the Lord um, which is referring to who? The other nations, ultimately the heathens, right? That's ruling currently. The Edomites. The Lord says he set up even the basest man over the earth. Okay. So the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, okay, which referring to the Edomites, the other nations, okay, so-called white man. He is so-called because he really read, okay. He covered the faces of the judges there, which referring to the Israelites, through whitewashing, through iconoclasm, okay. He set his face, his image, his skin over those, over those ancient images. He make our Lord, look like a so-called white person, really which in reality he's a so-called, dark brown skinned person. Okay. He's like a so-called Negro, so to speak, from the tribe of Judah, tribe of YAHAWAH, of the nation of Israel, covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, okay, if it's not the person, if Esau is not the one that's ruling the world, okay, where and who is he then? Okay, who is he? Right? Because someone has to be ruling this world in wickedness. Okay, he's not being ruled in righteousness. Okay, there's some signs as well. Why there's pollution? Okay, why there's air pollution? Why there's water pollution? Why there's food pollution? Why there's noise pollution? Why there all these different pollutions? Okay, why we get sick every now and then, okay? Why there's death going on, why there's evil happening, right? Why there's death, okay? So this world is not being ruled in righteousness, it's being ruled in wickedness, okay? Hand of the wicked, I'm gonna get the word wicked. Um, wicked criminal, okay? Guilty one, right? Esau's guilty, the criminal, okay? He's a bad person, he's ungodly, he's profane, okay? He's outside the temple, he's a heathen, basically. A wicked man, okay? He's ungodly, he's profane, right? He's base. Why scripture said, is no man that's profane like Esau? And get him, get it. Hebrews 12:16. Okay, let there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay. Yeah. So there's the point. Okay. He's profane. He's ungodly. He's wicked. Okay. He's outside of the temple. All right. So these are signs that, you know, for I'm gonna continue. For that how that afterward, when he will have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. Okay, because ultimately, YAHAWAH or Jacob supplanted him. Okay, and ultimately that was meant to happen in the spirit, anyways. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Right. So let there be, but the point is here, let there be any fornicator or profane person, okay, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So this is a base person, okay, profane. So I can move something now. All right, so when we get that word profane, it means lawful to be trodden on unhallowed, okay, which means unholy, okay, unhallowed or unholy, okay, ungodly, right? That same ungodly, right? Immoral, okay, that same definition used in Job 9:24 to describe a wicked person, ungodly, a wicked person, which goes back to ungodly. So Esau is that red, basically that red, so to speak, that red person, you know, that was sitting on the horse that basically had power over the earth. Okay, he had power over the earth. He had authority over the earth, and power was given to him that set their own to take peace from the earth. Okay, he took to take peace from the earth, basically to make evil, right? To do to create evil, to um, rule this world in wickedness. Okay, and that they should kill one another. Okay, basically to make war. Okay, you know, um, to rule the world in wickedness. Okay, and we can also get this in Prismatic to 1 Maccabees as well. The first chapter, okay, where it goes into Alexander and his 4 generals. Right, so this was after they go, which and to go back to the division of because Because I believe when you go to Daniel's, it speaks about that leopard, okay, that was swift. This is referring to the Greeks, okay, Alexander, okay, his rulership, okay, based on him taking over, the nations, right? It was swift, okay. He was he had a mighty, spirit on him, okay. He was able to quickly, you know, um, basically put, who was able to, he was quickly, able to like take over, basically. So 1 Maccabees chapter 1, and the point is like in the ninth verse. Now we're gonna give it go here. Okay, I'm gonna start here to like try to build the point up. 1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 1 says, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonia. Okay, basically it just go back to the number of Greek, who came out of the land of Chittim, has smitten Darius, king of the Persian and Medes. Okay, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. And he made wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. This is referring to Alexander. Okay, and he had many wars and won many strong. Alexander was an Edomite. Okay, and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth, and went through and were through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, referring to their resources, their different treasuries, their women's. Okay, and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him. Okay, yeah, no one could basically, tell him nothing, right? Um, they couldn't, do anything to him. Like they couldn't tell him to stop. They couldn't, fight against him. Okay, because what prophecy had to be fulfilled. Okay, and so much that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted. He was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, which means his mind. Okay, he was proud. Okay, this Esau was proud. Okay, so his heart was exalted. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. Okay, because Esau he's a proud man, right? Especially with his, Alexander, he had a mighty army. Okay, he had the finest women's, the resources, etc. And he gathered a mighty strong host, which referred to his army, okay, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, and who became tributaries unto him, okay. They became tributaries, meaning they basically were, vassal states, okay. They paid taxes to, you know, Alexander, basically, you know, like NATO, um, who became tributaries unto him. All right. After these things, he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Okay, because he had some sort of disease. Some say that he got sick because he was homo. Um, so maybe he had, I don't know, but yeah, that was some say. But and wherefore he called his servants, which referring to his four generals, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. Okay, so they parted his kingdom. All right. Now here's an example of it. Okay, and these four generals, these four honorable men, is speaking about um, Seleucus, Ptolemy, Caesar, Lysimachus, right? His four generals, right? His four servants. That was ruling. That was basically, you know, under Alexander command. Okay. You had the Ptolemy who ruled. You had the king of the south. They ruled. Egypt. Um, you know, in Egypt here. Israel. Okay. Um, he was known as the king of the south. And you had Seleucus who ruled the Seleucid Empire. Okay. Um, you know, modern day Turkey, I believe here. Um, this is considered Asia Minor, I believe, or then you had King of the North, right? Caesar, yeah, he ruled he ruled part of Europe. Um, and let's make his, okay. So those are the four generals. Okay, that part of his kingdom basically they split it among themselves. Um, so Alexander reigned 12 years, and then died, and his servants bear ruled everyone in his place. Okay, this is an example. Okay, a map, an image. Okay, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves, basically represent them. Them ruling. Okay, so did their sons after them many years. Okay, and evils were multiplying the earth, right? Because they were causing what the nation of Israel to worship other idols. Okay, to profane themselves. Okay, um, they were doing all types of wickedness. They were pulling up idols. Caesar Borgia. Okay, um, was it? I think it had to be a Zeus Christos had to be the first one. Okay, so a lot of things was happening, right? And in wars, it was just wars and wars. Okay, and this is what Revelation 6 is going into. That he took peace from the earth. Okay, and that they should kill one another, and it was given unto him a great sword. Now, this great sword is ultimately referring to um, his weapons, right? His ability to because right now, because before you had a sword in the ancient world, like a sword, like just an ancient sword was like something like this. Okay, basically, you know, an ancient sword, right? You know, let me see, ancient. Because you didn't have like these different assault rifles and you know RPGs, okay, like tanks, etc. Okay, those are considered great swords, okay, because those are you are able to shoot your enemies, so to speak, from like a mile away, from a distance away, okay. Ancient military sword. Yeah, so these are considered like, for example, these are swords, okay. But the ancient those great swords are ultimately referring to like his assault rifles, okay, his military tanks, okay, his different the different modern day weapons, and also can be referred to as the direct his DNW or his DNW is direct energy weapons, okay, his different space weapons, okay, his ICBMs, all right, those are also considered great swords, and those are also the weapons of the Lord in the nation as well. Direct energy weapons or DWs are defined as electromagnetic system capable of converting chemical or electrical energy to radiate energy and focuses on a target, resulting in physical damage that degrades, neutralizes, defeats, or destroys an adversary compatibility. Okay, and here's like an example of that in like action. So you see them shooting down, um, his DNW for his planes, aircraft. Okay, and we believe to the spirit that he used these things. He used this on Hawaii. Okay, to cause that fire, right? Um, so yeah, so this was again a second like a prophecy, right? A that was shown to John. Okay, a vision, so to speak. You know, and we're seeing that play out now. Okay, and it did play out in the and we can eat. He's empowered, right? He's in authority. He have authority over the earth right now. So, again, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna give all honor and praise to YAHAWASHI, Shabbat QADASH. Until next time, say shalom. Actually, before I close, not yet. Before I close, I also want to get one more piece of. Genesis was it 28? Okay, because that was ultimately Esau's blessings. Okay, the Wala Yabashan Shabashan Kakadas. Genesis 27. Genesis 27, 38. All right, this was when Jacob basically supplanted Esau for his blessing. Okay. Genesis 27, 38 says, and Esau said unto his father Isaac, Has thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy daughter shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Okay? So the fatness of the earth is basically referring to him having the ability, having the other nations' resources. Okay? Him having the oil, okay? Mainly the oil, the riches, okay, of the other nations, right? The dew of heaven from above, okay? Him, him brooding, he out his different space forests, etc. And by that sword shall thou live and shall serve thy brother. Okay, and Esau, he's rooted by his sword. Okay, I gave you some examples. All right, the D and W. Okay, his space force. Okay, his ICBMs. Okay, his different assault weapons. Right, Esau, he's a big gun person. Right, especially in states like Georgia, okay, Texas are states, that are big on, that have, the Second Amendment right, the freedom to bear arms, okay. And it shall come to pass that when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, okay. So yeah, that's the point. That great sword, he was given that great sword because of the blessings that were given to him by Isaac. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna close it here. By giving all the praises to YAHAWASHI, Shabbat Shalom. That's what I'm saying, Shalom.